Good afternoon, Base Invaders fans. I'm Kaz, he's Ped. We're backed by Ian, and this is Base Invaders. Woo! It's EU, it's 3v3s. Ped, how you doing?
I'm doing great, mate. As you said earlier to me, it is going to be an interesting event. We've already seen some interesting action take place in the last 30 minutes of the Grace. But hey, I'm here to see what happens with 3v3s. It's going to be different to the one I did 2 weeks ago. Obviously, that was I think 7v7s or 6v6s, which is much larger. So a lot more teams probably today, and a lot more players looking to grab the prize.
Yep. Now, for anyone who's an eagle-eyed viewer, you'll notice we're in the Outpost. And this isn't normal in Base Invaders maps. So we have a little bit of a technical hitch with our map today for the EU, so hopefully back to that in N8. For now, all of our EU gremlins get to play with a classic style white map. And so you will notice on that map we have the bandit camp as well, satellite dish, and somewhere else we've got the stone quarry. So a few extra little areas, and the junkyard of course, a few extra little areas to be playing with. But again, usual rules apply. We'll do our flying around the map, making sure we're set invisible, making sure we spy all the teams, follow as much PvP as possible. And yeah, Santa and Exidlag already getting to a cheeky little start. Santa have pre-warned us. They know where some TCs are. They've done their scouting work. And Exidlag, something we brought up before as well. Exidlag are all impersonators. They've got a fake Royal Viking, a fake Yogi Bro, and a fake T-God. So, interesting to see if they make any enemies today. But just looking around here, Ped, bit of a difference in some of the base qualities.
Yeah,
Small
I
stone
mean,
base, big metal tower.
you can see where the priorities are set for each team really. Obviously it is less people, less time, so I think this attack phase is also going to be used very heavily for finishing the base off, because otherwise a lot of these bases we're seeing at the moment will just be picked off like flies because they're nowhere up to standard. And as we said, one team's already found the TC. I mean, they're going to go for that straight away, and they have the advantage. They have the attack right there, right. They can already plan it before the raiding phase even begins. I mean, this Grace and the attack phase, the first lot, will just be them discussing to each other. Okay, how are we going to take this TC? Then we know exactly where it is. They've given us a gift. Let's take it off them. So it's going to be interesting to see how the attack and defense works for that one, because if they realise, the defending team, that they know where their TC is, maybe they'll start to do something about it. But only time can tell, I guess. Only time can tell.
Yep. So, exciting to see how these go. Obviously, these guys definitely, you expect rocket launching down at them. Launch site, you can see Bradley somewhere in the distance. Let's actually take the camera over because we'll be out of render range in a second. Tack Ellie in the distance as well will shortly get tagged, no doubt. And you can see here, all quiet around Bradley. 15 points available for taking the tank out. Yet nobody's here at the moment. Maybe a little bit scared of bumping into each other. But as we look down here, Faker, Malexa, down the bottom, you can see people have been looting all the crates up top. The amount of rockets and launchers and stuff left here just shows you how many people have been up here, how many boxes have been looted, and surely these people have got the amount of gear they need. Alexa, though, just have a look down here, running around. Syrand and AK, doubly prepared. I do want to go see that attack helicopter. Let's have a look on the map where it is. Can't even see where we are. It's half the battle. There we go. Down in P18, just in time. Bunny Baby get the take. And this is something we mentioned as well before. We've got Dome right here. We've got 3 teams close proximity. Bunny Baby take the helicopter down, but they're right next door to RNC, and RNC always a favourite in one of our top 5 teams, really. So to be stuck next door to them, it's going to be a difficult take.
Certainly is. They're already planning on stealing the loot there from the helicopter, but it's going to be interesting. I mean, they're already packed up. They're ready. They're ready to start firing, but it's going to be who makes the first move. It's like a game of chess, really. I mean, who's gonna make the go ahead first? Because both of them seem to be having a Mexican standoff at the moment. No one looks to go forward and take the bounty, but eventually someone will strike. And as you can see here, there's the first couple of shots coming in. A phase fog on the roof. He's just had to sit down there. He doesn't want to get himself killed. Trying to finish the base off, as I did say. Bases cannot be finished because there's less people, less builders. Oh, and he's down. And RNC already making the first move.
Good tag from Melita. Good spot on down there. Trip pushing it too. Eclipse still at home. Bolt action coming out from on the side ones, whether it's FaZe Kim or FaZe Luis. Let's have a look. Must be Kim because I don't see a bolty on the back. Let's have a quick check. Yeah, there you go. Bolt action in hand. And for now, a little bit of a standoff. Ed Triplet moving in nicely. Get behind the rock. Can use the nodes as cover as well. Again, using the line of sight expertly. Here's FaZe Luis on the side, though. Far away are they? Ooh, they're at the barrels, so no extra coverage here for a triplet. Luis goes down, actually. Alita pops out from the tree line. You can see, geared up for the most part. Not in armoured, just in the roadside gear. But still, decent enough as FaZe Fog takes another hit. I just wonder, Ped, obviously, with the lack of completion here on the roof, there's not really a shooting floor, not really any roof peaks. Is this going to be the end of Bunny Baby stream already at the start of the attack phase? They can't get the helicopter lift downed, they can't get the base finished, and maybe RNC just stalled them out for the next 25 minutes and just slap them down.
Yeah, they need to figure out how they're going to get past RNC. As you said before, they are a very solid side, and they've already started wiping out Bunny Baby as easy as possible. Really, they're taking the right cover, they're getting the right angles to shoot from, hiding in the perfect spots, and they've just nicked the loot from Bunny Baby. So, well, if there's one way to piss a team off, that's exactly how you do it. And
Yeah,
I don't think they're planning to come out anytime soon. They all seem to be hiding in the base, so this just
yeah.
could be a first 10-second job here.
And
But
there is a bit of a cooldown time, obviously, on the helicopter for the fire to go out. But at the same time, you've got Alita and you've got a triplet on your gates. They're the two ways of getting out the base. If you can't get past your gate, you're not getting your loot. So with Eclipse on the roof as well, giving some distant sniper coverage, whether that's with an AK, yeah, it is. So you got some AK coverage there rather than Bolty. I think Bunny Baby, really the best thing they can do is perhaps just focus on finishing the base, finish the roof off, get themselves raid ready, and maybe say, you know what, we've drawn too much attention too soon. Leave the helicopter alone. Let's focus on what we can do and just get ourselves raid ready. Because at the moment, that's going to take probably about 6 rockets to get through to core if they've done it properly. RNC looking very comfortable out here. Let's see who Eclipse is picking up. Eclipse is picking actually. I think maybe it was the respawn of FaZe Luis, but oh, there's FaZe Kim. Goes down to Alita. Gate open.
Alita has a shooting point. I haven't seen too much from Bunny Baby though. I mean, no real attacking speed, no kills for them yet. So they need to warm up and they need to do it fast. Otherwise, they're gone in a matter of minutes after this attack phase is up and we start to move into the raid phase. Because one, they'll have no gear. They're going to be getting taken out and taken out and taken out. And if they keep just using all the gear they have originally, they'll be left naked with a pistol and they won't be having a nice time in the base on their own. So RNC looking to make the move, I think, for the loot. Is he?
I'm just looking. Luis hasn't respawned at all. I'm just wondering, are the bedtime is that? Ooh, FaZe Fog slaps a tripler there. It's a great shot. Alita climbing up though. Alita failing to climb up. Gives the game away now. FaZe Fog getting poked by Eclipse, but still. See if I can do a second attempt here.
Oh, here we are. Oh dear.
Good kill there. The tripler back out as well. Gets a quick gear on. Runs back out. How far down? Ooh, they have sealed up. Good. It's not too amateur then from the bunnies. But you can see RNC cleaning up here. Just looking to see they've got one crate left there at the back. Is there any other crate? Ooh. Oh, I don't think he's noticed that one. Or has he? Might have already looted it. Still there. Bit subtle. There you go, it's figured it out. So RNC cleaned up the helicopter in its entirety. This Ed Triplet takes a bit of a hit, but Alita giving some coverage. FaZe Luis has not respawned, so I imagine either they've had a bit of a sulk or there's no bag spawns, but Kim's respawned, Fog's respawned, so maybe it's just DC, maybe it's even Rage Quit. You never know in 3 months. But with this sort of beam off next door, one of our best teams in the game, I think it's safe to say Bunny Baby getting raided early doors.
They can't even get onto the roof anymore. I mean, the roof's unfinished. Alita's already got on the base because somebody decided, oh, it's a good idea to open the gate and let him in, which is clearly it's not going to benefit them. then
Nope.
so not very
Yeah,
far away from
it's
the action.
no. They've got a good sized base up. They've nearly finished building up. Obviously, a little bit of stone you saw there. Some of the scaffolding left while they're just building bits up. But looking quite solid here, which is a lot more than can be said of Bunny Baby in terms of completion. But there was one team actually we did mention before, Ped, and it was there was a team down here. The structure was here. They've moved it since. Furnaces are still there and can be used, and I've imagined Bunny Baby have. But it's Bagula. Now Bagula have built down here. They moved this base with 2.5 minutes to go left in grace phase. Left it really late. Presumably thought, you know what, safer to build late than to build next door to RNC. But Bagula's base not very well built at all. Very small and hunkered down. I suppose the upside is flat land, water splash sound. You know, it's a good sized compound, but still very much an easy target at the moment. I want to go north now because I'm trying to find out where Team Santa are. Because we've seen a few of these teams. Actually, you know what? We're going to stay here a second.
Oh, there's fighting going on. I love it.
Yeah, sleepers. But look at this base. This is, I believe, this must be BBB's base. This is not good. Again, you can hear boom. Ignore the boom. The boom does not happen at this point. No damage from taking the base, so people might be trying to antagonize, but that's about it. Doors shut, so we can't go through that.
Heavy fire though. Oh, wow.
There we go.
Wow, indeed. They are already, I think they're already getting into the base because as you see at the top there, there's absolutely nothing stopping them from just walking right in and taking a nice sleep in their base. But I think they might have died a couple of times. I think BBB have kept it alive. But there you go.
There's one.
Two.
There's two. Oh, he gets caught from underneath the stairs.
Smart.
Yep, smart from Norby. Show the rest of the team not that smart, but that's the way it be sometimes. So,
But I mean, it's all good being smart, but when your base looks like that and this little time to go, I mean, there's not much hope there.
yeah, Norby again. Stops the last of WoW. However, Sleeper's making the approach. Mango is not WoW. Mango is much more experienced than this. Let's see how a pro gets on with this approach. Famous last words, of course. Maybe Mango's about to get slapped to bits. But again, smartly checking his joint. Good kill onto Norby. There's one.
Well, I
Hear
mean,
the footsteps. Yeah, here comes a teammate as well from up top into the breach now. Just looking further down.
is there any gate, any doors, or anything?
There's just a door. There is a door here, so they can't get further down yet. But they do have control of the uppers, and there is, let's say, peak downs too. So it's going to be very difficult for Team BBB at the moment. As attack helicopter takes an absolute beating over there in the distance. Let's go fly and have a look at this one.
Yeah, I think the better have got this one. Oh, and again.
We're getting some rockets.
OPG, it's quite close. OPG seems to have it closer to their end. Oh, in the middle. This is going to be interesting.
Wow, that caught me out. That flew through the ground a second, just to show you how scuffed sometimes these maps can be in Rust. So yeah, they're the better. Don't get it. OPG down it, but obviously downing it doesn't get you any points. The taking that will get you the points. So we're going to leave our cheetah flying body there, as some of the people in chat have been saying. And now we come and see Team Better, led by Jamesy. I recognise him from most events in Base Invaders. But there's another helicopter of crates. Sober, still finishing their base. As is Atheist. And now it's a battle of who can get out there and give the coverage better. Who can get the protection out. Jamesy's got a decent bit of high ground. Consider the flats, but ultimately, it's still not enough compared to the OPG team. It's a good distance to be shooting on as well, you know.
You got the high ground. Always good to have.
Yeah, I'm just going to bring us over here just so we can actually pop into just a look. But you can see that's a nice, clean shot to shoot all over that. Next question is obviously, you know, getting the walls up. If Skipper can do that, it's holding the terrain line quite nicely. Kukushka. Brave little run out here. All goes up smartly. Where's the Jamesy? This Roblox gamer comes out too, and that's what you need in a situation like this. You need a Roblox gamer. Bring out the big guns.
Indeed.
Heavy fire coming in here. SOK in the background as well.
Maybe they're gonna
OPG.
come in the action.
Yeah. Oh, who was that? Which team is that in distance? Is that SOK? Yes, it is. Civs then with an M249 beaming across distance. Kukushka goes down. The better are in position.
Yeah, thanks to help from Sock over there. I mean, they've just given the go ahead to the better there to get the boxes, but I don't think Sober's gonna have a nice talking to with that. I think he's gonna go for the loot himself, but just playing it safe.
Anxious looking chat as well. Jimmy the Backpack says Bunny Baby's own roof is a danger zone for them. I mean, that's fair. At the moment, OPG's roof's looking like a bit of a danger for them too. It's so flat and open, inviting. Sober gets headshot. Big crunch damage there. And I'd be impressed if Skipper doesn't make a push in a second. Good coverage here. Good bit of land to stay safe behind, but it's an open coverage there. It needs to get closer. Get a wall in much nearer the attack helicopter there. You see what Roblox Gamer goes down. Sock and OPG are pinning better in the base. James E got good coverage on the roof, but interesting to see whether SOK, however you pronounce them, interesting to see whether they send somebody like Boomshot over and say, you know what, let's try and make an approach. Sneak past the better's base, go up close, and use that to blindside and make their way around the back of the Skipper. But anyone's to play for. Looking at the team list as well, Rockard and RNC tying top of the table 20. Third place Sleepers on 18. Exit Lag and Neslabi on 13 each as well in fourth. So fairly close and stable. You can obviously see 40 teams on the list at the moment. It's 3 months. There's way more than 40 teams playing today. I think we're at, what, 60? Something stupid like that. So, yeah, expect a lot of them to still be building. A lot of them to go out really early as the attack phase ends. But that's all the better for us as casters. We can then fly around and catch as many TCs as possible. And just, you know, do what Rust people do all the time. Just be toxic and just, you know, abuse everyone for being shit. It's fantastic.
Exactly. I mean, we had our fair share last time we were on together. Just watching what was going on and how people were getting absolutely slaughtered. I mean, there was a couple that actually surprised us, though. They were surviving forever, even though their base had been ripped to shreds, and they survived the whole event. But I think with this one, 3 people, when you're in the base, you're in. I don't think there's much hope from there. There's not that many people to defend the base. And I mean, obviously, it's equal side in the attack, but you know, when you've got that forward position with such a short amount of players either side, I think the attackers always take that. Unless you've got some crazy crack defender who can pull off triple kills at one time.
Yeah,
But, you know,
and there are we've seen quite a few of those sort of crack players. It'll be interesting to see. You know, we'll follow them as the event goes on. They'll become more apparent because of who's who. Obviously, you know, we do see them in our Discord as well. You know, we can see who's in which team, and yeah, obviously their favourites. Normally, the cream rises to the top, so we'll see who stands out as the event goes on. Obviously, again, you know, we're looking at around 60 teams. If more than 20 teams survive this event, I'll be very surprised. I'm just looking at the chat as well. SticksHD87 says everyone's sat in the base like it's vanilla. Again, you know, because it's 3 mans, we have a lot of people who are new playing this as well. A lot of teams that are split down into groups that they might not know to be in. Sober, actually, there as well. Just slapped Skipper about good and proper. Taking a lot of damage here. James E gets the down finally. But you can see, Boomshot. Boomshot doing exactly what I said they might do. Sneaking around the side of the better's base. Bit of a Sam Fisher moment, this. Just going dark.
got a nice little tuck in there as well. That wall's giving them perfect. Yeah. But no, I think OPG look like they're taking this all day. I mean, they haven't got any cover though, so it's going to be an interesting one.
Yeah. 8 kill streak there for Sleepers. I cannot pronounce that name, so if anyone in chat can, do let me know if there's a phonetic way of saying that, and I'll do my best.
Bleo.
Oh, nice. There we go. Atheist brings in the car, gets shot out, but does give some coverage. And OPG are getting points here. Have a look, see if there's any other crates. There's one in the middle. The car's hit it.
Car's taking all the damage. That's a
yeah.
Smart.
Sober goes down. Smart move indeed. Sober goes down. Roblox Gamer gets the cleanup on that, but Kukushka gets out. And yeah, nicely done for OPG. I said they might not have much hope with the base being as it is, but you know what? They left the base in a safe spot. They pushed out nicely. They kept the better at bay.
Just depends though, because
Yeah.
that roof is very, very empty. There's not much there for them to work with, which could cost them. But not even just the better. Like the better, maybe that's not their biggest risk, but I'm sure they have a team behind them as well, don't they? Or is this the team behind them? Maybe they are. But there's a
Well,
lot
so
of
the better themselves in terms of who's playing with the bet. Obviously, people change names all the time, but we do know Jamesy. Jamesy's a good player, does know how to build as well, and you can see his base. It's a fortified base. It's a good base. They're not going to get pushed over and ripped out of this base anytime soon. So for all that OPG have picked up an early bit of points off them, which again, great. That just adds more spice to the fight because you've got Team SOK nearby, you've got OPG's base incomplete, and you've got the better who are quite bunkered in. And we'll see who decides to make the move on who and if that costs anyone. Now, someone's attacked Bradley. Let's have a quick check, see if it's actually still alive or not. Nope. Bradley has been beaten down. So there you go. Tank's gone. I'm just looking around here. Matty Ball, Matey Ball, who you want to call them. Where are they on the list? I can't even see them.
they are on the list actually.
Yeah, I say might not be. You got Woo, Bisapi as well.
33rd.
And again,
yeah,
Woo were in 13th. Oh, sorry, 13 points on 9th. So they're doing okay. And again, just looking back at chat as well, Daddy Gaming asking, is Caster American something? Yes, basically. Caster, commentator, interchangeable. But yeah, the way we operate at the moment is we normally have a main caster, which today is me, doing the camera work and the commentating, with another caster alongside me, which is Ped. And then we have a producer behind the scenes running all the OBS, just to keep things smooth on that front for scene transitions and bits, anything that goes wrong there, technical spec. And as we get some of our new software in place in the next few weeks, hopefully, then we'll have dedicated cameramen or women as well to save the casters even more. So you'll probably see a bit more of a mix and match of who the commentary duos are. But for now, you're lumbered with me, which sucks. But looking down here, helicopters coming in over the satellites. We've got some very close teams here. XD, Tele2, whose compound's wide open. I don't know what's gone wrong here. And Fantoche. And then free money down below too, with, again, a very basic bitch compound out of wood and a lack of a roof yet.
Here it is. Third Arab.
And say, W Key's strange base. Saying VG is the best team. Now then. This is going to go down right outside the house, I believe. Easy money. Only W Key nearby. We'll see if W Key are coming across, but Manepathic, if it is, gets the down on the helicopter. Another 15 points available there.
He's making his way. He's definitely looking to. Oh, then again.
Yeah, he's taking too much time. Actually, no, I've misversed out in the water edge as well. But again, it's a good base. The compound's scuff. Needs more in the compound. You can see all the rocket damage there as well, the fire lasting, so that's going to hurt for a little bit, but yeah, give it a few minutes, that's gone. That'll certainly be gone before the fire is on the crates. And now we see the man on the moat himself, Invaders, who took down the helicopter. He's getting shot to bits here. Photonics peeking nicely, using the... Wow. Cast a curse, using the barrels and using the blockage here, the metal bit, right. But Hazmat doesn't really do enough compared to actual gear. Vidas took a bit of damage, but not enough. And now you can see as we pass through the smoke and the flames, out comes the team looking to hold this high line, this little bit of a dirt range. Which again, if you look around here, there's some decent terrain to it. It's not quite as flat as it looked from the surface. Just use that, keep W key at bay, maybe pick some PvP points up on them in the process of denying them the helicopter, but if I'm team versed, I'm thinking, you know what, sneak around the back of the base, get them on the blind side, come in using their own wall here on the car truck there as well, and just kill everyone off, take the helicopter, and there's your points. 15 plus however many kills you can get. So, interested to see what happens there. As Fareed pushes up for gear. If Ripme loses this, it's going to be real embarrassing for WK.
Yeah.
Close distance, catches him with his back turned.
Very strong fire from both of them. I mean, obviously, WK have the larger scale cover there behind the old rusted truck. But
Yeah. I love
well,
the fact, though, they're fighting with an M9 and a wolf hat. This is proper scuff. Fucking leather and burlap and stuff on. I think maybe WK are having a day off here, which is fine. Fantastic. And yet, you step out in the open with no coverage, you're getting shot down. Both. One kill there, one very low. Invaders says, you know what? He made a dumb decision to move out into the open, but I will not be caught out. Invaders looks set to dominate this area again. And I think Manepathic are going to hold this area down, so we'll let Vidas push in on this. There you go. Easy clap. Let's go find some other people to torture. Sleepers, actually. That's what I want to see.
hitting it at the top again. I mean, we see them at the top quite a lot. Always seem to be in the top 10 at least.
Yeah. So we're back at the team. Well, sorry, back at BBB's base. WoW are in on this. Sleepers wanting on this. Everyone's pushing. The doors open as well this time. We can go further in. How far down can we go? Only this far. There's no TC visible. But again, when you know this far down there's no TC, you're probably going to blow through the ground floor and go for TC.
Four guys haven't even been able to finish the compound, so I think they are one of the first to go. Oh wow.
Bloodbath. Make it any more for any more. Mango. Wow. Crunched out.
Well, I mean, wow, I've done absolutely excellently there. I mean, KKNM in particular.
There's bonus content. Picking all the guns up.
Oh.
BBB are spawning outside as well, so it's not good for the base. Sleepers have to come back, but just gearing up when he can. Oh no. Too much noise. Yeah, too much noise, giving it away. Wow, we'll just pick up all the gear.
He's
but
a
again,
dangerous
BBB. Yeah, just say BBB did put a new door on somewhere, or they've shut a door. So I'm just going to have a quick look. There you go, garage door on here. So they've smartly closed up a bit more. Excellent work.
Yeah, little too late. I don't think.
Yeah.
I mean, it might pay off for another minute, but
yeah. And Nikolay in chat says it's spleu, meaning sleep. So there you go. You ask, you get. Appreciate that chat. And again, also we are on a 5-minute delay as well. Stuff like this, we do take timestamps. We do mark down times in whichever phase good stuff happens for our monthly highlights. So we are looking for a video editor at the moment. Actually, our usual one, Trev, unfortunately, has had a few too many IRL things going on. It's even delayed from casting at the moment. So hope to have him back on the casting desk in the next few weeks. But obviously, the time commitment to do the videos as well going to be out. So if you know someone or you yourself are a video editor, fancy doing a bit extra on the side, putting our monthly video together, get in touch through the Base of Ed Discord, command Discord, exclamation Discord rather. We'll bring up our Discord link. And so you'll be able to put your name to some hopefully rather exciting content. We're hoping to add some more excellent firefights and raids today. We've got 65 seconds to go until the raid phase. I'm just debating where we go, because Faker are already pushing here on sleepers, but not doing a very good job of it. One down, one dropped.
Hello, goodbye, Kitty.
Exactly. Yeah. K-Man went within the same 20 seconds, so I mean, I expect we're going to see something over here in E10, with Team BBB's base going. I'm also curious about, say, some of the other teams further down. Just trying to remember where Santa are based. I think this is Santa's base. Give it a quick prod. Excellent. So, we had Santa were looking at the two bases either side of them. And they have it all over this one. So, raid phase is about to begin, so we'll stay on this one because Santa are inside. Actually, are they inside? Yes, they are.
Whose base is that?
I'm not sure. Make sure. EDC. So, free money already gone to Fortnite. Capybara trying to come in on this one. We're going to go straight through. There's TC gone. First one on the screen. Second TC in the event. Santa already got a patch key. That's who it was. EDG, one of their players. So patch key have bugged out early. Capybara coming in, thinking they can steal out an easy one. And anything they get now will just be leftovers. Reason's a little bit of hot rock hard as well. So we're starting to see smaller teams going out. But that was a quick start. Let's go check on E10 because we said that was going to be an early one as well.
Yeah, doesn't look good. Oh, there's a lot more doors though. I'll give them that.
Yep, getting the doors in was a big part. They're doing a bit of a special dance. But the raid has stopped a bit here. Oh, fake coming in. Let's go check out elsewhere. I've got more raids. So many raids. We are literally going to use the first 5 minutes just to fly around looking for raids.
Abandoned base. And a very big one actually, so it's going to be a pain in the ass to start the TCs.
Well, Arga have gone out to Gamer. Just prod this one. Again, this person's offline as well. You know, the problem is you get some people get bullied early in the raid phase and don't want to stay in. Or in the attack phase, sorry. So, yeah, it's just on. Yasno have not got a TC yet, else they'd be on 40 points plus, so definitely one to find in here. I'm not sure what the plan there is. Am I missing something here?
Yeah.
They've just... That seems a bit of a waste. Did they maybe mean to go one over? But even then, they can see that. I'm so confused.
Why did they do that?
Very, very strange. Oh, there you go. Was that in here? Yes, it was. There we go. So Yasno get murder out. TC was banging the open. That was so surreal. 3 months to ride. Hell of a journey. Let's go find some more raids. Big Gula getting picked on by the boys. Did say Big Gula's base would be weak.
Started off late. I mean, it started to look like it was, well, sort of paying off, but it had no roof. So, well, I think they have another couple of minutes left, and then they will be leaving us today.
Well, Bear got taken down. Just checking, really.
Mexican standoff with the turret.
Yeah, rocket splash in there is what they want to do. You can bait there, you go. C4's in nice. Still surprised they haven't gone for rocket splash. Now, will that splash and take the shotgun trap? It's a good trap if it works. I don't know if it's close enough to splash. It's good. So in they come. Doors are opening. Maybe they're going to open the door here as well. We are on the ground floor.
Ooh.
Ooh, that's what it was. There's another doorway down here. Eek. Someone's sneaking in. Oh, it's the boys. So TM Geek. He's already back on the roof here.
Oh. Ah, he's found it.
What's going on? The shotgun trap was gone. That's indicating where the boom is. Yeah, good hatches in chat. As BBB go to sleepers, it's annoying. Good hatches. The events do have a sign-up limit. So obviously you won't be able to join the EU one is in progress now, but the NA one will still be open if there's any space for later on. It usually starts around 7 UK time, 8 European time, Central European time. So if you want to get in, see if you can get in, find a team. I think we've got one more door to TC here.
Only time will tell.
Yeah, they're very slow and steady on this one. You know, 3 man's normally just blow, 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 boom your way through.
Been an indication of them not having a lot of boom to work with, though. I mean, if they're trying to be definite on where they want to go.
Yeah, well, we're not going to stick with them. If they're not going to be boom, we're not going to stick with them. Just it's a bit mad to watch someone try and jackhammer base apart. Big Namer's base, as you saw, under attack. And that's not a good sign. Oh, there we go. little bit of lag there in the server. RPs are trying to make a push onto this. Got raids next door as well with Rice. Now, Rice are attacked by Russia. Yes, they are.
Well then, it will be an interesting one here. But this looks
Yeah.
like one of the... Well, it is stone at the bottom, so maybe not. But at least it's got a roof. And a lot of bases don't even have a roof, so they've got favour the most.
Yeah, I mean, it's heavily stone. It should be an easy win here for Russia, but you've got to beat what's in front of you. I'm surprised they're not trying to blow a C4 hole through. Just get themselves in ASAP, but there you go. It's all a little bit too slow and steady from these. Check out elsewhere. 07, we've got a raid ongoing. And I believe this is exit lag moving on their next door neighbours. No, it's not. Exit lag getting picked on even. Exit lag getting picked on by pirates. It's worth pointing out as well, exit lag, all a bunch of fakes. It's not the real T-God, not the real Royal Viking. And would real Yogi Bro go down like that to Dumpy? Don't think so. Ooh, you little bastard. T-God tries the move. Oh, it's just easy clean up there. So, they've done some damage. Just have a look, see how far they've got in.
Enough to get them raided. Let's put it that way. But they have a long way to go. As it is a solid metal compound. Not, well, metal base with a stone compound, I mean. They found their way in easily, though. Ooh. Good take.
Yeah, Yogi Bro jumps down, breaks his legs in the process, just to get the clear up. But it's a solid little raid defense there. Jump far safe now, because boom's going on. Bunny Baby getting picked on by RNC and by Gundy, who are on the roof.
They get some roof defense ups from last time we've seen them, but clearly it hasn't paid off for them. So
Yeah.
it could be critical for them here as phase drops as well. But again, a lot of teams are going slower than I expected. I thought, you know, there's less people, so it's just going to be consistent bang, 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 banging through the door. But
Yeah.
they're taking the time, but its strategy is coming to play.
And that's the thing, obviously, you know, if you can build a decent-sized base, decent style base like this, you know, the scale still applies to the team players as well. As ZXO looking to come in behind this on RNC. But yeah, it's only easy if you find a team that's quite novice. You know, we've seen quite a few teams eliminated already. BBB is the highest team we had eliminated already. That's going to be awkward. All that C4 on that wall when the door's really open. Ta-da! What an achievement.
And these guys have actually gone with a familiar base than the ones we've seen with the higher players with 6 and 7s. They've got all the doors there to hide the TC, which is quite impressive with the time span they had. Hence why probably they had no roof defense because they were focusing on the inside. Oh, Bagula and Basapi both gone.
So starting to see some teams actually on the top 40 now, starting to fall out of contention. Ed Tripler taking some damage up high. Bunny Baby trying to shoot down. RNC seem convinced it's in the walls here. Also, you've got to take it slow and steady. There's a lot of stuff in the walls. Might not find it on the first try. Like you see there, doors, doors, doors. Lovely Rustoria doors, but doors all the same. So, let's go check over this nearby raid. See who's taking on who. Stevie, under attack by Burgers. Bugle and Sensitivity are inside. Here's the C4 being thrown. Can't see it, but I can hit. There you go. So, breaching doors at the moment still.
What'll be interesting is when we do fall down to the lower amount of teams and we've cleared off some of the weaker teams, is how far people are going to have to travel to get raids on the top 10 if they want to get the first spot.
Yeah, and that's...
It will be amazing.
Oh, dear. I was going to say, that's going to be the point where we start to see some of the exciting bits, because when people are moving away to raid someone else, they themselves are probably going to get raided. So we're going to see a lot of action in the later game where teams are picking on people they've watched and waited patiently for to get, taken away from their home. So you can see a few raids still died around the map. Let's head back over to the northwest. Team Matey ball under attack by Gamer. Damon. Just sitting a pie. Sun inside. There's a lot of damage. They've gone through armored and they've gone through sheet. I'm surprised they haven't found TC yet. Not in there.
A lot of bombs going off, but not a lot of finding the TC going on.
Yeah, it does seem that way. As Yasno, fresh off their successful raid, they are in second place, 96 points. Yeah, the bomb's now picking up a pace again inside. I've lost where we were going. There we go. Somewhere in this way. Blowing the way through, but it's a very convoluted corridor system in here. So it's going to take them a little while. Just checking there was no TC visible at that point. Yeah, it's going to take them a little while to find TC there, so we'll come back to this in a second. Just because there's so much going on, we want to quickly bounce around. Evil are raiding ZXO, which, surprising, Evil don't normally raid people.
Freemans brings out the best in people.
Yeah.
And this looks like it's going to be the end of ZXO.
Potentially. Very impressive that is the case. Wow, that's how close we are.
Will they be? Will they take the chance? Oh, they will. Well, there you go.
Got the C4 on the door. Chad needs to get up there in a second. Come on, Chad. We welcome Chad in.
And game over.
Any second, there you go. Sees TC. And just like that, Evil are on 16 points, sorry, they will go up to 56. That will put them into 9th place behind Santa by a point. That's not bad. Not bad at all.
Fairly quick one as well, that as well.
Yeah, and it's exactly what you're saying, in terms of speed, they just didn't mess about, they just punched straight through, and they've probably got enough boom left. They can hit RNC as well. RNC are currently fighting Bunny Baby. How funny it'd be if Bunny could just hold out and RNC get taken out from behind.
I mean, we've seen teams hold off before. Even though this is a very much, well, a worst case. I mean, that whole floor's been cleaned. I don't think there's anything there.
They've still got doors sealed though. They still have got doors. The access points down. These are garage doors still. So RNC do need to keep it quite careful, because they could easily get hit from behind while they're distracted pushing onto this. And you can see as we go through here, RNC is starting to try and splash now at the floor. Want to get that the way. Slow and steady, so we'll come back to this one. Check, obviously we saw Gundy going after burgers up here. Have we got something showing up here somewhere? Capybara. Are they rocketing? Yeah, Capybara rocketing down the hill onto next door neighbour's get trip. So a bit of roof camping. Nasty there. More raids over here though, and this is what you want to see. 4th place Rock Hard. Are they the ones under attack? Yes, they were. So Santa were trying the hardest to get onto Rock Hard. OPG over here as well with their interesting anti-helicopter roof.
One way to build a roof defense. I mean,
not
quite sure.
And then we've got the better down here with SOK just over the road as well. So those 3 teams realistically keep each other in check, as much as there's been a bit of back and forth trading with regards to the boom. Who else we got? We've got a team in the middle of nowhere. I don't believe this is Fortnite. They might be the ones raiding. So yeah, Fortnite's base is nearby. Zuko going under attack by Fortnite. See where they got in.
Possibly from the top. Yeah.
Yeah, we've gone upside there. Let's follow Purplo. Down they come in here. It feels like another close one. Doors and doors and doors here. But that's what rockets are for. Splash damage your way through.
Oh wow, he just ate a rocket.
And really, you're not supposed to eat them, but... Oh, Fantoche coming in too as well. So that's doing a good job staying out of the way. And that was a nice double headshot onto Ellie. With another door, a garage door open there, so there's an armoured door. To me, that would be an indication, you know what, coming through there. Oh, it's open again, wow. Woo in here on top of this. It's just getting very silly now. Just seeing Suzuka getting it raided by multiple teams here. If I'm looking to go through, armoured door. Perfectly there, you know. I'm thinking maybe peek this door. Pop a C4 in it, have a look. For now, what's it doing? Just trying to take control of the shooting floor again, just to keep people out. As Ono goes down, Yat's down below. And Anarchy is deep inside, so another one to return to. Quick check up here. As again, something seems Matybal. Still under attack by Yasno. Demon goes down. How? I'm just trying to see where there is left to blow in this place. There's so little left. Obviously, there's a hatch here. I'd be annoyed if that was TC, given how much they've done. And they've actually not able to get themselves up there on that ladder. At the moment, they are fairly safe just by virtue of bad raiders. Ooh, now raid in the water. Verse getting taken on by Malefic. Going up the side, in through centre, into court. I believe just picking on the garage doors. Yep. Another one to come. See down the side here though. Murder holes. One more rocket will do it there. Maybe not. And it is doors at the moment for these guys, but the fact there's nothing in here in terms of internal capacity. That was a bad rocket, I believe. Should have done enough damage. It's kind of bad gone to the boys. Which should put the boys, there you go. Boys tied first place with Sleepers.
What on that was for them. They flew up that table as soon as the raid phase started, so I think we know where the strong point for the boys is. And it is definitely raiding.
Yep, so Fantache. Well, Fantache under attack here, which is part of the why for the game on the other raid. Teller 2 pushing in, Poppy, Mocas, and now Baltica 90s trying to get up. They've ladder blocked doors, ladder to the roof, ladder die basically everywhere. But still garage doors in place, as they should be. It's not as easy as it might look at first glance. As Getrip have gone to Capybara. Which I believe was the... No, that was the boys' one. I'm trying to see where Getrip was. Oh, this one. So, wow. They've literally just rushed down the hill and got them. Was that it? Let's have a quick peek inside just to see. A lot of this is locked up still. So that's a bit disappointing if TC's been found that easy. They haven't gone through core. Rockhard have gone to Santa though. That one we had a hint was coming. And that's our highest placed elimination so far. 4th place Rockhard have gone, 84 points. But Santa now into 4th and 98 instead. And I'm just going to keep track of the boom because people are picking on to the better. OPG making the move. Question is though, obviously, I was going to say, question is, Paddy's Sock going to make the move? That's okay, Sock. They're coming in.
They're definitely wanting to steal some points, get themselves up there. They are sat in 23rd at the moment. Not ideal, but they have an hour and 10 minutes to prove themselves. But as we've said before, there's a lot of doors, boxes, hatches to explore before you find it. But there you go. Worst has been taken out now by a name I don't want to try and pronounce.
Monepific. So it's probably a butchering, but You ask for English language casters, you get English language failure. So fairly in control in here. So the better starting to look more like the worse. OPG and SOK both sides. Maybe OPG can keep SOK out, but I don't think Boom Shot's going to be taken out by Kikushka in this angle. Mighty Ball gone finally to Yasno 2. One of those slow raids that finally ticked over. I shall see how Jamesy deals with this one. Raiding on both sides. Civ's out there as well with Boom Shot. Very much beginning of the end.
Yeah, not looking good for them. I mean, again though, it could be a matter of time. But I think, I mean, evidence already suggests that even if you've hit the TC in an amazing spot, you know, with 3-mans, it's just not enough people around there to stop everything getting blown up. To be honest, everything's getting cleared, and the lack of having that extra couple of players really shows, because teams are having to get used to an environment which maybe they're not as used to in Base Invaders, and it's going to be the ones who can, you know, adapt quickly to the low player count who can fly ahead. And
Yep.
Yasno Sleepers and the boys have clearly done that. Top 3 very high pointing there. Santa just close behind on 98.
Yeah, well, Team Q to gone, which is Blizzard. I can't remember who Sharpbait was. Then cover names, people using cover names. Royal Vikings in there as well. I think it was Trinhos. It was their third. Obviously, we'll check that in the Discord in a second, but still unlucky. They've been taken out. Trying a quick peek for the base here. Far down these guys got. And yeah, they've gone through the heart of the base here. Taking a lot of stuff out. Very narrow base, but they've gone through it thoroughly. So clearly not an easy find, TC. Checking back up on Zuko Gang as well, because Purplu and Co are still here. Let's see how far they've gone and how they've got down. There's a lot of access points in this place. Actually, are they still in there? Yes, they are. Purplu up on the shooting floor. Ultimately, not very much raiding going on, so let's move elsewhere. 2 raids right here on top of each other. Pirates against Exit Lag. And Exit Lag against Oxid. If that's... No. Or is this Exit Lag raiding Pirates then? Yes, it is. So, Exit Lag taking the fight with the Pirates. Confusing sometimes. So many bases, so many teams. So, Exit Lag pushing back on Pirates after Pirates raiding them. But others might be raiding Exit Lag, so it's not as easy as just walk next door, slap them about a bit. They have done quite a bit of damage here. Still a few doors left to go, but feels like a TC might be close. They need to hurry up and get some C4 on the go. Clear these out. Because Oxid might just take them out already. Moving inside, you can see doors. Some garage doors open. Oxid has blown a couple open as well. Blown the compound open. Ladders are in place. Always start working out through doors. Hopefully, Ox haven't run out of boom already, but you never know. And Fake Yogi Bro is down, so still a bit of time to respawn there. Mas Fuerte gets turret slot. It's nice to enjoy the quiet sometimes. Just the pure sound of raiding and gunfire. So I think we have lost Ped, unfortunately, for a second. Not a problem. We'll carry on. Now let's have a look down the water's edge then. So the better, still getting picked on by OPG. Really funny if TC was in here after all they've gone through this base. Just some gunfire coming through somewhere. ATS outside getting taken out by Roblox Gamer. Just waiting to see. I don't know why I see. It must be a resource demand thing here, because so many teams have got such a good spot on other teams and he's not able to finish the deal off. So have a look at Berger's defense here against Gundy. Plenty of gear to pick up. Looks like it saves the day there. Check back on the bunnies as well. Bunny baby under attack from RNC. Evil. Oh, Evil doing exactly what I said. There we go. Sneaky, sneaky, sneaky. Evil clambered over the wall. It's exactly what we wanted. RNC get caught up grid raiding Bunny baby. And now Evil move from ZXO onto Chad. Group up to take on RNC's base. I'd love it if they found TCs so quickly. RNC's get completely caught out. Yeah, Eclipse respawns. Got some beds in the middle here. Take it out. So I'm going to get some more boom in there. Get those doors open up. I wonder why there are. Is it just a not to attention with a boom? Surely they've been told by their teammate though, hey, we're getting raided. And surely the lack of the worry is the fact they're not in the right spot. Air Tripper and Eclipse are back though, so maybe, just maybe, they are in the right area and people are rushing home to defend. The boys have actually come across now as well to have a go at Bunny Bay's base. Still plenty of doors in here to get themselves into. RNC Alita happy to push on. Could be risky. Could be risky not going home defending. Evil might not be the same caliber of raiding party as RNC, but given it's 3 months, anything goes. Just like that, RNC back in control of their own base. Madness. So let's go pick a new raid then. Let's go watch what's going on here. Is this for Evil under attack? Is this why? Yeah, Evil under attack by Faker. Have they breached this door? Yes, they have. And they are comfortably happy to boom down. The splash damage coming in, so it's a bit easy, guys. I'm not going to lie. It's a bit easy. But they've blown the floor out. So, while we wait for Ped to come back, Ian, one of our normal co-casters, is on production duty, so Ian's going to step in just for a few minutes while we wait for Ped to reconnect. Presumably an internet outage. So you get some lovely Scottish tones back again.
Hello, Kaz.
Hello.
I think I need
Thanks
to be
for
louder.
stepping in.
There we go. Oh, how about that for timing?
There you go. The second we unmute Ian and allow him to talk
Right,
to real people.
I'm going to go back to sitting on my hands. Bye, folks.
Not sure what happened there. I think it was just the excitement just killed my computer off for a second. But hey ho.
Well, Team Evil are about to get eliminated by Team Faker if they continue the push down. What we'll do is load past it back up as well. What? Excuse me, screen. Well, hopefully you're still on the screen, actually, Ped. Still got visual.
I do not see nothing just yet. I think you might need to let me back on again.
So we'll give it 1 second so we don't rob the TC hiding it. There is a bomb on the windows. OPG go to Santa. Wow, it's a big take. That wall puts Santa second. Bomb on the wall there. Faker are so close to the TC. So close. Surely they get a rocket on this window. And there you go. Splashed it through it. Evil, go. Right. So we're going to quickly just try and fix this. So, going to accept Ped. There we go. Ped is back in the action on the Parsec. In case any of you realised, we use Parsec for our streaming at the moment, in amongst stuff. So yeah, a little bit update as well about the base we saw from Team Bigula when they rebuilt again. There was an invisible road there because it's not an optimized map. There was a technical old road there in the base code from Facepunch. So yeah, they could not build there, which is why they removed just down the road, which is a little bit unfortunate, but it is what it is there. As burgers have gone to Capybara, let's go find some more raids. People booming away. Just checking Bunny. Bunny's still in the same position that RNC is still trying to pick on them. Somebody over there is getting boomed. Who's that? The Nislavi. Raiding next door neighbours. Flossie, which on paper they should have as a winning raid. Only just starting off though. So maybe a little bit of a wait on this one. Might be one we come back to in a second.
Well, the bombs are coming in. That is for certain. From the outside, interesting take on it. Maybe they're trying to see if it's in the outer shell.
Yeah, I mean, it's always a good way to blow a corner out. I quite like it in terms of, get a feel of what the base style is like just in the corner, because you can tell by the build style this is going to be hidden in the walls. And then logically they think, okay, well, if it's hidden in the walls, we punch a hole in for the side, we go through the ground floor, we can attack inside and outside. So it's the right move, just it's a little bit slow and steady. So I'm going to pick on some other fights for now. Just check how Santa is the better, with Santa picking in here. Couple of raids already on the belt. They're only 14 points behind Team Yasno. Santa could be in for a very successful day today.
Looking on fire compared to what I seen 2 weeks ago. They had 24 points and they built a castle. Today, they are really, really racking up the points and they are being very critical with the raids. I mean, I think this Freeman's actually benefits them a lot because they're showing they can pull 3 players out the hat who are very, very high quality, very, very good at the game, both attack and defense, and it's really showing as they are, just trampling over every one of their neighbours, maybe their distant relatives as well over in the other parts of the map. So it'll be great to see them just push through, but it will be a close one at that top. It will be very close, and then we might just see it come down to the last 10 minutes, which will be very exciting.
Yep, so obviously Santa in an optimistic position. Interesting to say, seeing big teams like Yasno and Santa, big scores rather. Sorry, Skipper just has nowhere to aim other than at Moors. Easy clap there, and I wonder if TC was there. It'd be so infuriating if it was. But I imagine Santa will make a comeback here. Sleepers and SOK nearby, and Fakers too. I can't see the better getting out of this, and Sleepers already on site again. So we'll come back to this in one moment. Just trying to see any other raids up north. L9, let's have a check in again on this, because Fortnite loves Zuko Gang. I just wonder if they can actually do anything here. They've been here a long time. When we talk about highlight reels and stuff that we do monthly, none of Fortnite's actions so far is getting in this reel. We're not taking any time stunts for their stuff today, unless they find a TC just while I'm saying this. But yeah, if you do want to check out any of our previous VODs, obviously Twitch only allows them 14 days, because we are not affiliated at the moment. There are some reasons for that. But yeah, all of our VODs go onto YouTube, youtube.com/c/Rustoria. So you can catch all the VODs there. You can also catch all of our monthly highlights historically on there too. It's all the best bits, as well as player POVs. Obviously, we have players submit their own point of view on special kills, anything funny they might do in the process, helicopter crashes, you name it, they've probably done it. So it's always a little bit of bonus content. It's all too quiet here. Let's check next door, because I think this is Woo raiding. Woo getting raided? What? Who's Woo getting raided by WoW? Just to confuse the fuck out of me.
Woo, wow. Gonna be interesting one. I mean, these are what I meant, distant relatives.
Yeah, quite a bit before you started casting, it was quite when the new I started casting Base Invaders. We had an event where there was a team 3-1-3, a team 3-1, and a team 3-3-3. And it's like, can you just not? Just too similar. But you know what it's like. Obviously, the teams aren't intentionally out to get the casters, except for when they are. Woo. Good little hiding spot in that corner. Peering through from the shooting floor. Just say, Yasha Lava, Shao 8. Where are these on the scoreboard? Are they on the scoreboard? Yes, they are. Quite low down.
Blue,
Yeah, 19 points tied with Russia. 35th place technically. No, sorry, 33rd if you count the player teams that are eliminated.
That guy's name is actually Love Tebia. That's what it translates to anyway. I don't know what Tebia is, but I do know Leo Bleo is love. Wow, Woo and Yasha as well. I mean, the names of the players as well. It's hilarious just to see. Like, oh no,
So,
what a name.
yeah. Well, this is one we'll let Ian report to the admins. You're not allowed to build little base huts. You're not. Actually, let's just check. Actually, is it theirs? No, it's not. It's not connected. So even then, it's wrong. Let's see. Probably is it. It is WoW's, and it is in grid location J9. So they built a little raid bunker outside of Woo's base in J9. Naughty, naughty. You will abide by the rules, or Kaz will get you. But at the moment, Fortnite have also started to grub in on this one. Maybe giving up on their one against the boys next door, the Zuko gang. Picking on a fight they can grub out, which is not a bad thing, but a little bit depressing. Fortnite couldn't take a fight of their own accord. Have to steal in someone else's. Nice couple of kills though, but ultimately it's just all speculative fire at the moment. You have a new raid up here in M Thought. What we did. Let's give some progress. It's XD's base. So Kimki's there. Where is Skeng? What are Skeng doing? Because they're in the compound. Are they in the base? If they're in the base, how is he in the base? Oh, there's the door. Wow. We'll brave that one. There you go. So Skeng inside needs to blow away out backwards again. There's your access point. Now the rest of Skeng can come in. But what are they? Beds need to be taken out for a start. Get rid of these. And then it's a case of, do they blow up? Do they blow doors? It's a tricky decision to make for them. But this is still very much a work in progress.
Still a long time to go as well. No one needs to, rush per se. I mean, Exit Lag have been holding on. They've been getting raided for quite a bit now, and they've calmed it down. Maybe they've turned it around as well.
Yeah. They've gone back next door to Pirates, I believe. Unless it's... Yeah. So they're still in on this one. Just want to see... Royal Viking. Not the real Royal Viking, but a Royal Viking doing the work. Putting the shots in. So as far as I'm aware, the real Royal Viking has gone. Tigo comes in to help. Say all these doors need to be blown. Gotta find that TC as quick as you can. Because you get more doors like this. You see they are breaching their way through, but it is just a slow and steady process. Methodical. So where a little bit of luck helps, a little bit of game knowledge, making sure you understand how these bases work. You know, just which ones are the most optimal to try, that sort of thing. You can see another dead end in there. As Real Viking goes down, Pirates just stalling their approach. Now, bunch of raids here. Oh, they're raiding the base pad.
Yeah.
W Key are under attack in their weird farting castle base.
Gorgeous looking base. Lasted forever, to be fair, but now it looks like might be over for them. Unless it's hidden in the big man.
I love it was just in the foot here, but worried though. Oh wow, they've defended. There's only one man raiding, which is a bit mad. That is an easy raid. Yeah, so I mean, it's not rocket science.
Have a slow-looking raid going on here. Doesn't seem like much actions happen other than probably going through doors, I could only assume. Or
As pirates go to exit, like literally 2 seconds after I've left the bastards. Thanks for that, boys. You horrible sods.
they picked the right door.
Yeah, finally. Obviously, again, it was slow and steady, but they finally did pick the right door.
Felt like a game of Deal or No Deal, but with TCs
Yeah.
instead.
Just want to double check this one. I think, yeah, Skeng space. So that's why Skeng weren't making the move on the other raid they were doing, because they themselves were umming and ahhing about getting attacked here. They've returned home to the raids on them.
It seems to be doing alright, to be fair, ever since they came home, but still I think one or two members of Fantosh still in the base, and well, he's going through and he's clearing everybody out, so
Yeah.
and as we were saying,
15 kill streak for exit, like fake Yogi Bro, which is impressive.
and that's helped them push above Santa as well, all the kills.
Yeah,
So
and you got Yasno making a push into Gamer here. Proper old style of raiding you, approaching the outside raid, rocketing in. Whereas at the moment, 3-mans, we've seen a lot of teams just, you know what? We're going to blow a door, run inside, cause some trouble. No TC visible there, though, so we'll give them a moment to beat out some of these stone walls. I'd be disappointed if it's behind a stone wall, but you never know. Now, boom, boom, and all over here. 2 bases. Fortnite finally making another push on Zuko Gang. After all the shit talking, I want to see if Fortnite can do anything here. There's one. Nope, that's a trade 1 for 1. Door gets shut as well.
have a slow and steady one here. Looks like just trying to make out where the TC could be. And that's the guessing game.
I'm disappointed if somebody comes through that door now, you know, just rather than toying with them. Just keep them entertained by that door opening, closing.
Still the same raid as well, Fortnite on Zuko Gang.
Yeah, they backed
That's
off a
been
bit, but
happening
they've
for
come
a
back in. It's been so long. So we're closely approaching the halfway point in the raid pace. You can see Faker's base under attack by Sleepers. Sleepers currently in 5th place. Faker, ooh, down in 17th, 57 points. So Sleepers definitely the better of the two, points-wise. They'll be looking to get this. This would take them to 193 and would put them in first place.
Good. They are jumping up on there, waiting for something to happen. But again, slow and steady process until eventually they do find what they need. And that is the TC in this occasion.
Yeah, Faker spawning all the way out there as well to respawn home. So not a good sign at all. Where's that boom coming from? I can hear it, I can't see it. Let's C4 on there, we know that's not TC. Burn the way through down here a bit by bit. That's what it is, burning the way through the core as well. Just opening up the shooting floor, opening up the internal here, working your way through. And you can see they have gone all the way down. But not enough, you know, someone is still in the base. He's closing doors, Malexa. So it might take a little while for Sleepers to get rid of Faker. Coastline. Let's have a look down here. Oh. Offline, interesting. Just to give it another check. Yep, so whoever's here. Capybara against Gundy. Might be Gundy's base. Capybara have done a lot of damage. Trying to see if I see anyone. It's very, very patient raiding. I'm very. I don't know if I'm impressed or bored. It's a weird one because on the one hand, I like the fact that people have been disciplined, taking the right fights, not not committing to something they know they can't do. But at the same time, I wanted to see people bullying each other. I see a lot of back and forth, and at the moment it's just very bit by bit raiding.
Yeah, and I worked out there's 23 teams still alive on the scoreboard there on the right.
Yep. Plus, however many didn't show up on the scoreboard too. You know, we say there's so many teams in the event. You know, we've got a lot left, but that's what it is. You know, did expect a few more names to be off that board already, just because it's a smaller event. But so we could look over here. RNC under attack, or at least they were. It's defended. We're going to go back to another raid ongoing for ages. Bunny Baby. And I don't know. Is it a case of I miscalled it and Bunny Baby are better than I thought? Or is it a case of RNC are having a subpar day and just taking too long to raid?
Boys seem to be pulling up. The boys are back in town. And you got RNC just... Well, it was RNC's raid originally, wasn't it? And then
Yep, RNC, the next door neighbours. Boys came in. Evil came to raid RNC and the boys came at the same time to pick off this raid. And so far, nobody's really done anything. You know, the base has taken a lot of damage. It's not like anyone's been slacking on that, but so many doors still yet to be taken.
It's just about getting the right one. It all comes down to one. But,
how many times we've seen, obviously, like in the last one's highlights, even Purplu's like, you know, we've rushed into the end of the game. We need to try and steal first place off the winners, you know, the people who are winning, and they find TC instantly. It's like, well, you know, there you go. Just a bit of luck your way makes all the difference.
Yeah.
What's the matter about that one? So they could have checked that from the other side. But that's sort of some of the Piracy's game at the moment. Let's push up to this racing. So, more raids going on. The boys getting picked on by Suhi. Script sound sicko mode there. Is anyone else here? Oh, TM, Geek, hello.
Suicide mission, really, that was. Oh, but then Tranquilos just
2 for 1 trade. 2 for 1 trade, Tranquil. It's worth it.
Yeah, that's the tactic. I mean, you came from the top to distract him, and here comes Tranquil out the door. That was very perfectly communicated between the two. So you got to give them that. That was a very well thought out defense from them.
Yeah.
Very interesting roof design. I like it.
And again, you know, we do take these highlights down. Gamer go to Yasno. Let's have a quick check where that was. I believe that's the one up in I6 here. Yeah, the raid went through it. You can see quite a bit of damage to the base here has gone down.
Gives Yasno such a leaping point over the rest as well.
Yeah, it's a big, big leap for them. TC, you'd imagine, might have been somewhere like that.
39 points in between it. So that's a TC, basically. Santa needs to take a TC.
Yep, it's a great move for Yasno. You can see Manticora. We're very happy with that officer as well. Again, players who play bases quite a lot, so no surprise they're performing quite well in terms of, you know, knowing the style of the base and the events and stuff. You know, that player experience is invaluable, especially in 3-mans, because again, you know, you chop and change teams around so much. You do sleep. As Faker goes to sleepers. That was my next call, and they've just beat me to it. I want to see how deep they got in here. Again, you said it before, deal or no deal style. Doors, doors, doors. Pick the right door, your job's done. They've picked the right door finally, whichever one it was. So now Sleepers jump into second place over Santa again.
Close.
Bridging the gap.
And I mean, as we've seen in the past, these teams, they don't mess about. You know, in the last 10 minutes as well, they're still going full try-hard mode. They might even speed it up a bit in the last 10 minutes. Hopefully not panic, because if you panic, then, well, your team's going to fall to shit, really. You're not going to get very far. But if you can keep it going, right, keep the same mentality, and you can just push even harder, then the last 10 minutes is going to be a critical time. Oh, but here we go.
Yeah.
TC
I know it's cheeky to peak, but we knew they were going to blow this door.
Happy Bar. Where are they? 7th.
Yep.
Still not
so
far.
118. There you go. 118 will become 158, which will put them up, there you go, just up into 6th. Not that huge jump, but still keeps them in contention. Still the thing they want to be doing. Now, who's here? Pumpernickel. Trying to build a little platform to get into the compound. The building noise will draw attention.
Well,
and you will die.
that was how-
you will die.
his body sort of turns into a slinky there as well, and it's still having a bit of fun with the wall.
Yep. So just under 40 minutes to go now. Yasno in a solid position, but realistically, you know, the boys, or anyone really in that top 5 is looking potentially, you know, that they could steal this event. Kappa and RNC both need TC at this point. Same for Fortnite. You know, Fortnite 114, despite not raiding very well. That's, you know, not too bad. But again, at this point, you know, you've got to make something count. RNC, if they really serious about this event, they've got to take out Bunny Baby, and in the process, you know, dissuade the boys too. And the boys get it. 187. That's becoming 227. That's first place, and you can see boys just running around hiding in the mix.
Yeah, they've got up a lot of points from kills as well in the past 5 minutes.
Yeah.
I swear it was a 39-point gap between Yasno and them, and now it's even shorter than that.
And so Sleepers got the TC and brought themselves into 211, but the boys brought us kills up in the mix as well, and are now trying to steal yet another one. Quite a few raids up north, so we're going to go to that one and just see who's picking on who here. So Exit Lag coming down the hill, and I'm raiding onto Oxid, I believe. Double check this one, yeah, Oxid.
A TC for them would go Miles, because if they can take out Oxid, they can just push down to WK, who are, well, as we've said, they're probably the simplest base to a raid, but WK don't. And
obviously, at this point, well, Exit Lag would steal first place. Actually, would they? Is my maths off? Yeah, okay. So they're still third place. Quick maths. So 176 become 206. Yeah. So. Surely not. Hang on. I need some quick maths.
It'd be 216.
Yeah, it would. I was right. Fuck you. So Exile would still first place. Wow.
I was looking at that thinking, that can't be right.
Why did I doubt myself? Should be nice to Ian. Ian's the one producing it and putting it onto Twitch, so if if I upset him, just ends the stream. Just like Spartak ended Yogi Bro's life there. Get crunched. But this one's taking its time. So let's move next door. There's raids everywhere. There's 4 raids around here. Raid 1's not up to speed. Well, raid 2 might be. Fantoche, however you pronounce them. Rocket raiding with Tele2 in each of his bases. You've got Skeng, who last I checked were under attack, and now back and raiding XD for the second time.
Will they be successful this time around?
I'll say, well, you never know. Taking out the beds is the right move. And then just over here, W Key again have had an attack. Still a helicopter just lying on their roof like a dead dragon. Ah, dear. This big namers go to Rice. And that was a quick one. And Russia, we're trying to get in the mix too there. So it's not been Russia's day, really. I think big namers might have had a person disconnect as well. The fact the builder wasn't there. And that might have been the problem. Because looking down the list, see where Russia are actually. Russia, where are Russia? Are Russia even anywhere? Yeah, wow, 40th on the board to put on the score points. So, given there's 9 teams gone, technically 31st place Russia, which is a lot lower than they'd like to be, ideally. Heading over to M15. I believe Flossie under attack yet again. It's a long raid, this one. Obviously, they have defended and repaired that point, but this time the other corner's been taken out. Just looking in terms of where they are. The Slavy are in the shooting floor, holding it.
They're miles off as well, the Slavy, from getting to top, so unless they pull off a miracle.
Yeah, so looking around points wise, 77 points isn't bad. They get this Flossie take, they're in their top 10 sort of mix, but I think that's the point really we're looking at them. Unless they can get a couple of quick raids off and suddenly turn the tables, I think realistically they're looking at top 10 finish as a good finish for them. And in fairness, top 10 finish is a good finish. We shouldn't do anyone any slander by saying otherwise, but You know, we want to see people doing the best they can do and trying to push for the title, trying to mix it up and make sure we don't have the same old winners and stuff. And at the moment, we've got a very competitive top 5. Let's see if we can get any more people in the mix. Big Pappy T, the real Big Pappy T, gets slotted out. No, Miss Levy.
Sleepers are catching up.
Yeah,
4
Sleepers
points.
are catching up.
That's 4 kills for them. And they're
I don't think the way they're catching up might have been kills too, to be honest. You know, as we see Fescon goes to. Yeah, it's kill fest. Good on here, you can see more beds. It's getting close, realistic it feels, to 2 TC points. Oh no, Pappy T's having a disco in the door.
trying to open it by the looks of it.
Yeah.
Just can't reach
Been
the
there.
handle.
So all rockets splash this one, we get the bed in the box. The right move to do. So and still got a bit more to go, but I say we're getting close to ground floor. We're not going to peek too much further. Just checking around the map, see who's getting raided. RNC still on Bunny. We're going to stick with this one. Also got the raid down the coast there with Capybara. And further
Quite a lot.
so quite a lot of raids going on still, which is good. We like that. But obviously quite a few of them have slowed down as well. So
Did Fortnite finally take Zuko Gang is still going? How on earth? They've been getting raided from like, the first 30 minutes, and they've just managed to.
yeah,
Well,
since day dot, they have been picked on. This raid's slowing down a bit, so let's check on the next door neighbours. Because there was a bit of a clash here. I don't know if it was someone speculative. Oh, hang on. Is this not RP as base? No, it is not. So, Aussie 3, you might recognise him as one of the base Vader staffers once in a while. The staff are allowed to play as long as they rescind all their powers, and we do take them away. Which doesn't really make a difference anyway, because normally he gets crunched regardless of any cheats, so lol. But yeah, they're starting to push through quite quickly here. Nobody's home. Again, awareness of paying attention for who's in, who's out. At least just a game now for them of just find that TC, see who they can pick off. But still a lot of doors to go. Gonna fire on this one. Just check. Oh, okay. Well, we'll leave them to it. Just because I want to see this raid's going on. Picked up a bit of pace. Capybara. Has damage already been done quite a bit before? It's like, seems like the connections between places haven't been dealt with properly. But core has been, shot out, so they know TC's not in court. TC's not going to be in the shooting floor. So, interesting to see where they go from here. There's a flat roof too, so they've clearly missed something.
Oh.
Yeah, Yasha Lava lurking around Bradley. Bradley, is it fully gone? Is it only just gone? Yeah, it's only just gone. Bradley has, so Yasha Lava, the one's looking to take Bradley. Got Boom down this way. As GG Bet have gone to the RP, as that was who we were seeing. RP has found it quite early on then. And now we see the raid rocketing there from the Better getting double tapped out by Sleepers. And actually triple tapped. Roblox does go down too. And WoW have gone to Yasno. There's an even bigger lead now for Yasno. I think they're running away with it, Ped.
They are. They've just got, a very, very good raid in there. And now Sleepers need to, they need to do the same sort of thing. Got to get a raid in there, got to get a TC, and got to get that 40 points to put them closer. But, if they get the TC, it's 2 points in between it. It's not anything for them, because Sleepers obviously can rack up the kills, but it's just the case of actually being able to find that raid. And there's quite a lot of easy ones still about there, as you've seen, some AFK bases as well. But people just need to go out and explore to find them, but then obviously they run the risk of their own base being taken down.
Yeah. And this is interesting. Obviously, we've said about who's taken on who. Santa, 4th place. Sneaking up now on the Better, 13th place, 95 points. As Stevie goes to Capybara finally as well. Again, lots of these raids, just little raids that have taken so long just because, you know, the way it's been positioned in the base is quite solid. Moore's bringing in the Scrappy here. Will definitely draw some attention. But now it's on Santa to get some walls up, get some coverage, and see what they can do. Gunfire, they have been spotted. Or have they? Was that someone else firing? SOK coming in. Maybe then. Maybe the better haven't spotted them. The gate goes down. Bunny Baby finally falls to the boys, not to RNC. RNC are going to be really annoyed with that one. SOK coming inside too. Compound breached. Turret is exposed. Clearly aiming for the turret. Morse takes that Roblox gamer. Does Morse know that Sivs is there too? Swims through the water like a fish.
Lovely coverage underneath the sea turtles.
Ooh, boom shot went down. So Skipper's doing a decent job in that little bunker. Santa want to get in ASAP. So roof turret on there. Tried to go for, missed it a couple times. Tried again, missed it. You know, it's worth taking it if they can get it. That body's having a nightmare.
I only just noticed, but the boys have they've also shot up in points as well.
Yeah.
2, 4, 5.
Yeah, they stole, say, the so boys managed to steal that TC off RNC on Bunny. So 12th place Bunny Baby, you can see, gone. Now Santa are on the inside edge. Whiffing rockets as they try and take turret. Have another go, Mario.
This is looking like the end now for the better. I mean, they've had a fair share of hits across the hour or so we've been going, and I think it's finally, you know, taking a toll on them. Santa have came, and Santa aren't messing about. They're here to win, and they're not.
And they did.
Not miles off.
So, no. So they need to trade. This raid will put them into near joint second, really. You know, the kills they're going to get in the process. Santa's got a couple there in doing this. You know, if they pick up a couple more on SOK, all the better as they're pushing in. So like that milk gets boom shout, and you know, Santa will find himself creeping up towards the 245 mark. Question now is, what can the better do to deter people? What can Santa do to get back in? Milk's on the outside. Moores has respawned. Roblox gamer. I'm just going to check something actually. Just because I heard audio there. And it's not, so interesting. Big game audio. Strange. So still Flossie went out though. Another loss there. Starting to see more teams pick up pace again now, yeah. We're starting to see a lot of these teams fall out of the way. A lot of red on the board there, you can see there. There are some teams not showing too. So there will be more out that are not showing. But for now. I can hear the C4 going off. There you go. Another. Yeah, which is impressive because again we've got the voice volume off, so not sure how they do it. This is like a
Another game of deal or no deal here. Will it be the right box? No.
another
It will not.
Yeah, so it's instrument
about.
volume.
He's a cheeky bugger. He's trying to nick this, isn't he? Realised.
I'll say SOK doing the best work here. Santa Moore's down below.
Oh.
Gets
Well,
them both kills.
you know, you try your best, but you don't succeed. You got close enough.
Yeah.
Then
that solid attempt. At least Moore's.
Well,
Yeah, the better defended.
they've really
did a good job
managed to
of
defend
baiting them
themselves
onto.
here. They've managed to shoot down everyone else.
Yeah, Moore's baited them onto the SOK player. Better to get rid of them than let the enemy Steal the TC away, and yeah, James and that lot start to repair. Mario looking for a gun, gets a rocket as well. Yeah. Santa, shame, yeah. But this is what could define Santa's event, really. Santa got pushed out again. You know, maybe it's a blip. Maybe it's just going to be the repeat faction. You know, what happens. Let's go north. Got 24 and a half minutes to go. Got Fantasy.
Oh.
Yeah, we're trying to raid Tele2.
These kills, well, then again, you know, exit lag. I mean, if they are on a raid right now and they do manage to pull the raid off with the kills on board, they're still in for the shout as well. The top 6 really is looking quite close, and then you get to Woo, who sort of where it fizzles out. But 23 minutes to decide which one of the top 6 actually go through and take it. And here's where exit lag seem to be making their advancements here, and they're getting close. But they're not actually inside the compound. They're just taking it from the behind.
Yeah, and again, it's surprised people haven't done that. You can sit back. You don't have to rush in 3-mans and just smack it about. You can sit back, let things happen, and try your best from the outside, rocket in. Spartak giving them some good things to think about on the side. Has he gone down? No, just medding up. T-God goes down to Masfuerte. Kevlin is dead already. Yogi Bro there. Lag. There's a Viking gun as well. Fuerte. Oh, there's the crossfire. Still Yogi up though. Respawned, geared back up, but otherwise, yeah, seems to be holding off. Let's go check Skeng on this base. Skeng might be doing him dirty. Curve takes out Potamus. No, it's not this base. It's the one over the back. It only just pops up red. There we go. Yasno turned up on Skeng.
As I said, the team who goes for the bases, which maybe they feel they can take more easily, that's the one that's going to be taking it home. Even though they're risking quite a bit, their base is going to be quite exposed. But
yeah,
they get this.
Right
They get this TC. Bang, 300. But the boys, they are close. It's going to be whoever gets the next TC, really. Well, then again, maybe a couple.
If you're in chat, let us know who you think's going to win this one out. Obviously, as the base Skeng isn't that strong, but still, it's nothing to say Yasno are going to take them out easily. There's nothing to say that the boys won't get another TC at the same time too. So looking like a bit of a 2-horse race for now. Unless you say, Sleepers can pull something off pretty quickly and make it a 3-horse race. But, we are starting to see separation between the teams. Looking a bit further down, they've... We're disappointed if it was in there, but equally, I mean, I was casting with Blast Strikes last weekend, and there was a red door like this, and the TC was in there. All they had to do was look. He blew off every other door other than TC door, and then finally found it, and they were like, "Hey, we got it." It's like, oh, I was so angry. Could have saved yourself like half a raid's worth of rockets just by going.
Yeah, well, it's a tough rook. Sometimes you miss the tiny detail when you're in a room full of doors.
Yep, and it's it's something I've said previously as well. I like it when bases build out of sheet metal, use the basic brown doors and stuff, because using the wall of gloom and brown, nothing to distinguish, nothing to break it up. It just looks very samey, and when you've got that, you've got that sameness, it can make people a bit blind to it. You miss little details.
WK's base seems to be just getting picked off from afar, which is quite easy, to be honest. They have got thin base to take down the walls. But then again,
Good
their PvP is incredible.
And the fact as well, WK have built a troll base. That's their base face. They've built this, a man farting, and they're still in the event with 20 minutes to go. That's quite good.
Yeah, I mean, well, they're not going for a win, but they're going to have a lot of fun. And I mean, they are absolutely smacking down on these guys. Like, Manipafic are not doing too well against the mighty WK, who are holding the fort, if you can call it a fort, very, very well.
Yeah. Looks
And the
more like an
boys-
art gallery to me.
Where are the paintings?
Wow. Oh, Yasno. Yasno
No
gone.
way. No way.
Sleepers, you sneaky boys. Take out Yasno, steal top spot for themselves. Did say Sleepers needed TC. Well, guess what? The TC they got was the TC.
And we knew as well, because Yasno went miles away to go and take out the other guys. Wow. That's exactly what I said. Their base would be exposed. Their base would be exposed, and no one was home. And Sleepers caught onto that, and they've just probably, well, they've made a match-winning play if they can hold this off. But the boys...
I presume it was in there as well because of the fact of, it was a quick one. This raid wasn't up on the map when we panned over because, when we scanned the map. So that's speed. Yasno get caught out.
That'd be devastating for them. They thought they'd had it, controlled. They were getting the kills. They were just keeping above the boys, but sometimes, things don't go your way. You're just going to move on to next week or tonight, whichever one prefers them. Very unlucky though, but they've got to be smarter. They've got to be smarter if you want to win this game, because Sleepers really they've just caught a blind one. They have really blown my mind. They're better still looking in control. This sucks the ones attacking them now though. And who was it originally? Was it the boys originally who was attacking?
Yeah, well, so the boys and Santa have been in here. And SOK. So, in terms of, you can see Santa starting to come back in there as well. Oh, for a second I could hear a helicopter, but no. So, Russia having a look with Trencher, sorry. SOK in, Santa coming in. Maybe the better will last the event, maybe. But it'd be a close call. Quick check on RNC raiding down here. Capybara. So, third place Capybara at 217 points. Getting raided while they're out. And again, I said we get to the... Oh, there's TC. Have you missed it? But have you not seen it? Oh, there you go. It's found it.
How's he like... How did they not find that straight away?
Boom. RNC, we got to... Yeah. RNC jump up to 187. They'll jump over Woo. Any second, there you go. Which puts RNC 5th. Because he has no Capybara gone.
I completely writ off the fact that to win, you either need the points or you need to take out whoever has the points.
Yeah. And obviously at this point, Sleepers and the boys are now bringing a bit of attention to themselves. So if Santa and RNC were to take out those top two, or even Exit Lag or whoever, as long as the top two go, suddenly the game's wide open again because everyone in contention below those top two, a TC might put them into a winning position. There's time, 17 minutes to go. You need maybe more than one TC for some of them, but certainly Santa through to Rice, or at least Santa through to Woo, definitely. One of them can steal the event by stealing, taking out the top two, if the two of them do.
It's another strategy game here because it's 3v3. When you've got 7 players on your team, you can leave someone at home. You can leave someone there to tell you if you get raided. But here, you have to send all 3 to the raid, and that's why you're seeing these big teams with a naked base, no one's home, and bang, they're gone, and they'll be outgoing. Oh shit, we've just lost our base. What's going on?
RP has lived to fight another day because RPers were under attack, and they were the ones who were getting raided by Capybara. So, done all right for themselves there. I'm just looking down here at the Aussie horrible little back and forth as well. We've got the boys, definitely is the boys, built next door to Suhi. Obviously, TM Geeks on top of Suhi's base, so maybe Suhi are the next ones to fall. And then the Slavy, just up the hill there as well. TM Geek just getting an 8 kill streak on that rooftop there.
Oh, joint points at top now.
Yeah, 269. Let's have a look at this. As Woo and WK both go. So Woo done by Yashalava, and WK done by Malefic. If we come over here, you go. Yashalava have bullied their way in on this one. It was taking a while, but there you go. And Zuko Gang.
Still alive. That is crazy.
Still alive. Fortnite couldn't do anything about them. But so shame to see WK go too, but Malefic, we're never going to back down over the... Yeah.
Their base is too thin. As soon as the rockets start coming in, even though the PvP is so good, they have nothing to shoot from. They're just gone.
Yeah, and I'm impressed it lasted so long, but Oxid under attack, Exit Lag are on top of their base. Yogi, fake Yogi rather, should I say. Royal Vikings in here somewhere. It's not there, TC. Do a quick check on the coastline again as well.
And Santra back for more. And Russia. And Shock. Everyone's came for a taste of this one. Oh, and that's
Everyone loves the better.
Santra. Dropped out. See, the better have had very good defense. They've held off for a while, but the thing is, you can't just be letting Milk and Boom shot out of the shots on the 3 doors down below.
It's difficult, again, you know, knowing your angles, the stress of it. This Milk gets slapped apart there. Yeah, it's difficult with the stress at the moment, the attention required, you know, it's a focus game. More so in 3s, I'd say, than like sort of 7s, 8s and higher. Just because you've got no one else giving you really that much cover. Santa, you know, you're relying on the 3 of you. Max Shelby now going in for Team Shelby as well. Gets traded out, boom shots down, but Sivs kills out Max Shelby. Mario on the floor too. I'd say it's a bit of a grub fest, really. Everyone's just battering everyone here. It works for the better because, you know, at the moment they're in 11th place. If somebody else top 10 goes out, they just slide into top 10 and, you know, we survived the event. We got bullied by people, but we survived top 10. That's a hell of an achievement for them. So, definitely plaudits for them if they do manage to make it into the top 10 and survive the last 13 minutes. So it's a heavy raid presence over here. Lots of back and forth. Fortnite having another look. Are Yashalava just blowing away at the compound? Is that what it is? Yeah. Weird. Anarchy defending against Fortnite. Fortnite currently 159 points. They will go 199, so they jump R and C into top 5.
Coming back to the same raid that they've been going through for the whole night.
Yeah. I mean, they're dying, but they're trying. Anarchy just flapping kids left and right. Haha comes in. Picks up a gun. Good duck into cover.
Oh.
That's a great finish. Composed. Did what he had to.
And Zuko Gang have just crept up out of nowhere. They're 153. But the boys finally taking it over with kills at the top.
A quick check on this one. How's the Exilite still pushing on this one? Are they actually doing any pushing? Are they actually doing any boom?
They need to get themselves a raid. They need to get the TC somewhere because otherwise they're going to crap the chances up completely. But TM Geek doesn't seem to want to stop. Doesn't want to slow down. Killing and killing and killing. Putting the points up even higher. But again, his kill's going to be enough when it comes down to the last 10 minutes. Who knows?
Yeah, I mean, it might be close. If it's close, you know, Sleepers might fancy the chances to go for a kill race rather than a TC take, you know, focus on what they're good at. But you have to be really close in points for that, you know. The TCs are always the prime objective in Base Invaders.
Well, one more TC for Sleepers is nearly a confirmed win, depending on where the boys are. But considering the amount of kills the boys are getting, it seems like they're doing a raid themselves.
Yep, so Yashalava under attack by second place Sleepers. This could be a decider as well, you know, if Yashalava's base gives up its TC super easy.
How far away is Sleepers base? That's the question.
The Suhi have gone to the boys, so there you go. Sleepers have to get this now. The boys have just taken an even bigger lead.
Yeah, one of the lower teams, and it's just that intelligence of being able to pick your fights with the right people, the people you know you can overtake. And the boys, they've done it again, put themselves majorly above Sleepers now, coming into the final 10 minutes. It's a very good stance to be, very good place to be, but Sleepers here, all 3 of them forcing rockets through the doors, which might work, but Yashalava don't seem at all phased at the moment.
No, and they're trying to get some rocket splash on the roof while they get a turret, get themselves a top down protection. Once turrets are gone, you can't replace turrets. So You know, there is that as well. Once they're gone, that's it. So there is definitely a definite benefit to getting stuff out of the way. But ultimately, you know, it depends how well Sleepers can deal on the push. Making the right moves in now. Denzel on the flank, though. Will K get spotted out? Oh, no, Denzel's downed even. Fantastic.
Sleepers are making the push now. It's now or never for them, really.
Yeah. K gets spotted. So one down.
K. Can K do it? Come on, K. Interesting placement.
No.
Jumped into a death trap.
And Yashalava are starting to dominate the defense there. So I think that might be done and dusted there. Let's just have a quick check on these. Nuzlavi and the boys. I think that's it for the boys now. Yeah, I think the boys just back and forth it now, just PvP their way through. So that's something where Sleepers can still do it. If Sleepers can get the raid on somebody and get some PvP points, the boys have got no real ability to, you know, they want to stay home. RNC trying their hand here as well.
Only one of them. L3 player going for the hit there. Tranquilo's cover's just been taken. And now his life. And now he's going to run away. Well, fair enough. Got the 1 kill. Back off home. He's happy for the day. That is achievement.
Irritated the boys a bit. Off I go. Obviously, there will be a little bit of raid defense points there. So, you know, some people might be cynical in chat and say, oh, well, you know, maybe he's doing it to help tickle things over. But we'll see. Also, shout out to Jamie, one of our staffers in chat. And we've got Blastrites in, who's not casting today, but she's a regular too. That's the pair of it. Sorry, Ped, I rudely interrupted you.
Don't worry. I mean, it's the same. Every one of the viewers understands this. They've already got it locked and loaded. The better have just kept on going. I mean, wherever they've hit this bloody TC, it must be good because no one's found it. They've had about, you know, 4 or 5 different teams on their base at different times today. So for them to keep where was that shooting at?
It's supposed to take the beds out down here.
I say that wasn't a very
yeah. There's SOK coming around the back of Shelby. Max Shelby goes down. Sanya and Temik on the roof here. Somehow didn't notice.
Like a little clan. We've got the Shelby in all the names as well. They come here for one reason only. They finished 21st.
Again, it's hard to know if they're inspired by Peaky Blinders or by the racing company. But either way, they did alright. As they survived the event, so it's a solid shout. Just trying to see now. So I'm not really able to make much of a push here. So go pick on some new raids elsewhere. There's quite a few up north. Let's see who's in the action. Obviously, because it's 3 months, the action moves so quickly. By the time we get to a raid, sometimes not on. XD's raid is not on. Manipafic are pushing Skeng though, taking over where some of the other teams were. Because I think it was Yasno were on the raid here, weren't they? So
was XD not offline last time he went?
XD are not offline though, but I don't know if they were previously. Maybe they're DC, but
they were getting their raid.
Well, if Manipafic take this TC off Skeng, Manipafic will jump RNC into 5th. So it's been a solid tournament for them. Still some doors to go, but not many. Not many left now.
Gotta look through the windows.
Yeah, windows are useful. I'd be surprised if it. Yeah, surprised if it was through a window door, but you never know.
And what a name that is.
Barely work here. And they've got to be close, but just because they've got to be close doesn't mean they are.
Not on this game anyway.
No, so if I had that sort of magical power, I'd tell everyone to take out TCs and GG the game's over, but...
Oh, has he just killed himself?
They're both dead.
He just killed his teammate. Maybe one of them walked in the way. Well, that's
Maybe.
a
They might be angry in the chat.
clips of the week, clowns of the week.
I'll say one of them would get splash damage if it was a case of the guy blocked it. So maybe the one F1 killed. What's their T? I'll say Menepific. Yeah, they're getting picked on by XD. Oh no, no, they're back here in Sking Space. So it's not. They've just literally run and respawned here. So yeah, one of them shot and maybe blew themselves up. Don't know what happened to the other guy. Maybe he just died to actual damage. But no, after all that drama, Menepific is still back here anyway. And that was TC. Literally flew through the Great Wall by accident. So, Skenga gone. Menepific do steal 5th place off RNC. We've got 4 minutes to go. And yeah, it looks like the boys are the winners.
Yeah, not looking good for sleepers. Can't remember. They weren't really inside the base they were shooting at. They were just trying to open it up. Yasha Lava was it, and maybe Yasha have just gone. You're looking at our table position, but yeah, piss off. You're not taking RTC. We're not going to give you the money. You can come and get it, but you're not going to get it easily. Always good to see, just because
Yeah.
they're low in quality.
And again, looking at who's done what, and honestly surprised that Zuko Gang are back and forth from a Fortnite, but the 3 of them, Fortnite, Zuko Gang, the better. Surprised all 3 of them made the top 10. Honestly thought we'd see sort of a bit more impetus in there, but the fact that Russia quite low in the 3-man struggling today. Lots of red on that board though. So it's interesting to see if we've actually got 14 teams at the end. I imagine we will. I've just looking there. You can see RP do some building work. Move across here as well. Just to check on this one. Russia under attack by Rice. But yeah. So we've got 20 teams on the board there at the moment. So yeah, we should end the event with a comfortable 20 at least. But you've got 2 minutes 44 seconds to get rid of some extra teams. Rice thinking they want to take Russia out of the mix. They can see through doors. I'm not sure why they haven't done a bit of a look upstairs, but it's not going to be a TC that quick for them in there. Better check over onto the Better's base because Santa, Sleepers, Shelby, SOK.
This is one that sleepers can take easily though and get some points. I mean, they just need to be better than the better, which no one has been so far. So, yeah. Where could this TC be? It's been hiding for so long. And I bet you it's only one look. Hold on.
It's a good effort by say I'd be thinking somewhere down here, but I don't want to go any further. But it's a solid effort by the better. Good positioning to have the TC. Got 1:41 to go.
Yeah, the boys are out of reach. Even if they get a TC here, sleepers need to get that amount of kills on top of it to even equal it up. And they've definitely cut it too short. If they'd took this raid first before going to Yasha Lava, then maybe, that 10 minutes would have given them enough time to find it and take it off. But this last minute's going to be, well, predictable.
Yeah, it's gonna be tricky. Coming up to 65 seconds, 66 seconds to go. Looks like the boys have won this event. Airing any slip up. Got a quick check around. See Rice on Russia, Yashalava on Rice. Team Shelby have been unmuted for not being knobheads anymore. And actually, the boys are getting ready by Naslabi. Naslabi on 154 points, so we'll go 194 if they took it. They jump over RNC. And the boys would be out. Can they do this? They've got 30 seconds to steal TC. The bear goes down. Pyrokeens gets done. Toxic. Geek goes down. I think it's too little too late, to be honest.
Yeah, I'm not feeling this one. Then there's no way.
Quack's in as well. 13. Bear it. So barring a miracle, I think this is it. Unless they've already seen TC. They weren't on the right path anyway, so that is it for us. And there we go. So, what an event indeed. 3-man's living up to exactly what we hoped. Lots of action, lots of boom. But the boys, close that off. The boys win with 336 points, comfortably clear of second place in the sleepers, who themselves are comfortably clear of third place and fourth place, Exit Lag and Santa. Unfortunately for Santa, we pipped at the end there into third place by Exit Lag, but they got bogged down fighting with ninth place in the better, and just maybe should have moved on. We'll have a look at the stats then. Also, we can say we're going to be dealing with the fact that we have got potentially interview with the boys coming up very shortly. Hopefully, we'll wait and see what the feedback is from them, whether they want to do an interview or not. But yeah, 336 points there, 4 raids, 4 defenses. It's about what we expected really from the boys. They were high action today, weren't they, Ped?
They were. I mean, you wouldn't like the amount of changes that we just seen across the last 45 minutes to 60 minutes was incredible. You had 2 of the top boys taken out. Yasno, but they were looking comfortable. They were holding it with the boys. Then all of a sudden, sleepers come through, knock on their door, get the TC, bang, they're out. Then you had Capybara. Also, took an L. They weren't home, got beaten. And the boys actually, at the end there, they did what they had to do. They were home. They were just doing their best to keep them slabby off. I mean, give it another 10 minutes, who knows what happened. Maybe they'd have been raided, but it doesn't matter. They held off for as much as they needed to. They got the kills. That they were always getting the kills. You could see the kill streaks popping up in chat from all 3 of their players, really. And, there's not much else to say other than the fact they completely, bossed that last 30 minutes. No chance they were losing that when we got to the last 10 minutes as well. And it just comes down to playing your cards right. And the boys, they picked off some easy raids. They took the raids that they knew they could handle. They knew who they were going against. They seen the leaderboard position. They knew where their base was. They're like, okay, yeah, we're better than these guys. Let's take them. And they did that a couple of times. And that's where they found their points. Not from the hard, their second place raids. It was simply the lower raids which brought them to the top. Which is just game management, really. It's just clever tactics. And it's won them the money.
Yeah. So, just been told by admin that the winning team are ready to speak to us. So, just going to try and find where the bloody hell they are. Imagine my surprise. So, the winning team is Albin, Dylan Zito, and TMG. So, going to move us down bit by bit, just so that we catch the right audio. So, bear with me 1 second. So, Ped's going first. Kaz will go second, and then we'll send Ian down too as well. So we'll see you in a couple of seconds. Awesome. So we're with the winners today, the boys. And I mean, being honest, not really surprised you guys were such a high-performing team. Albin, Dylan Zito, TM Geek. It's a bit of a dangerous trio to put together.
Agreed. DSP Albin, Builder Dylan,
is
and
good at building.
Feeder Geek.
Honestly, I was really scared in
Nice
the end
combo.
that they would get TC, but I was trusting Dylan for sure.
Yeah, if they had more C4s blowing directly above TC, that would be GG.
Fucked, man.
So were they quite close at the end then?
Yeah, because they're our neighbors, so they just kept coming back.
They don't leave.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, you survived anyway. Obviously, a good win there. We were saying 4 raids, 4 defenses. Solid KDA.
Wait, we have 4
which
raids?
one- Yeah, 4 raids, 4 defenses according to stats. Which one of you was
Christ.
bear?
Easy.
Was that Albin?
It's Albin top fragging.
Nah, it wasn't
Yeah.
me.
You have to check sometimes, but yeah, still, great KDA overall in general. 130 kills to 72 deaths. How did you find the 3-mans? Because obviously it was a bit of a weird map today as well. Did that throw people off? Do you think? Or...
2 oil rigs. That was kind of.
was alright.
Bandit camp looting. That was also nice.
Yeah, the map was a bit weird, but it was
Yeah.
It's because
Yeah,
I
I did
won.
say that-
Otherwise, I would say this other way that trios suck. Honestly,
It wasn't meant to be like this, was it? Or
No,
the
I
map.
don't.
Not the
So,
map.
unfortunately, I
No.
don't know what happened with the map. Obviously, again, that comes down to devs, unfortunately. But at least the map worked, and we actually had the event. Yeah, so decent score gap at the end then, but it was quite close for a while between Yasno and Sleepers as well. Were you worried?
Yeah, Yasna got raided, I saw.
Well, yeah, Sleepers backdoored them while they were out raiding themselves. Because if they had that, Yasno would have been probably, I think, in the lead over you guys if they managed to finish their raid. So, how does it play into the mind though when you're battling at the top of the table? You know, are you constantly thinking we've got to get a raid or we've got to get these kills to jump ahead, or are you quite calm and patient, knowing that it's gonna happen?
Honestly, like
we couldn't raid any of the neighbors because they would just roof camp. If we raid one, the other one would roof camp us. So that was not possible.
But like when you're like in the middle of the event, I'd like never even check scoreboard. Almost like I just keep trying, just spawning in backs and trying to kill people.
Yeah.
Until like the end, like last 15 or something, I check in more.
Yeah. Well, I think the question to end on then is Yogi in the Discord chat just saying, "How does Geek win?"
He's playing with me. He only wins he has. He's playing with me.
Okay, though. I had no comment on this one.
Yeah, Yogi was a little bit triggered actually because exit lag with Galen and people. They were all pretending to be Happy T, Yogi, and Royal Viking. So they weren't too happy being impersonated, and yet still finished higher than Yogi. So yeah,
yes, that's nice. Wait,
that's
Yogi
good
was
for them.
playing?
Nah.
Oh.
No, he was, but he wasn't playing.
Oh,
He just
I see now.
he turned up.
Oh no.
Sucks for Yogi. We love you, really, Yogi. But no, say yeah, congratulations again on the win. Obviously, it's a big score, and yeah, probably made trios a bit more fun for you knowing that you've got the winners title again. So that's always nice.
We thought there's gonna be less roof campers, but I don't know. The experience wasn't good at the
sitting in
start.
a whole event, baiting his team to get KD and kills.
Yeah, basically 2 guys raiding, 1 guy shooting from the other side of the base.
And he's completely useless, but he's getting kills.
I mean, he was killing us, but
an anti-roof camp base. Just build something that's.
I don't think that one exists.
Just really boring. Just build a giant wall of a base, perhaps, and just be like, yeah, you can't see anything.
Maybe the problem was they were higher on the hill above us, so that was kind of annoying.
True. Well, thank you very much for talking. We're going to move our way back up to the caster desk now. So I'll send people up one by one. But no, appreciate the chat. And again, congratulations on the good win.
Thank you.
GG's, bye-bye.
There we go. Ah, dear. Manually moving. Hard work. So, useful insights there from the boys. And again, no surprise, Albin top fragger 92 kills. Sorry, 82, 62 even, rather. But yeah, so good win for them. Brian A said in chat saying about signing up. I don't know if Sushi's correct that there are sign-up spots left still, just because 3v3 is quite accessible to a lot of people who are new. So unfortunately, I think Sushi's unfortunately got that one wrong. I believe NA's fault. And yeah, so otherwise, Wednesday is our sign-up day normally. So do check in on Wednesday for the team sizes. And obviously, we have an LFG channel as well. So if you're new, you're a solo player, or even if you've got lots of hours and just solo, you can find team players that way. Plenty of people do it. We have plenty of new teams, plenty of new players that blend into teams. Get yourself in the mix. You think they can't build for shit? Come and show us. Come and prove them wrong. I'm going to quickly have a look for the rest of the scoreboard then, just to rapidly get that out of the way, and then we'll disappear and let you get on with your day. Sleepers, 281, 3 raids, 1 defense. I'm surprised Mango wasn't top kills. Looked like Mango would be top kills, just so we saw him a lot, but still, good effort from them. And I think you'll agree, Ped, that the reason the top 2 are the top 2 is, apart from the fact they got the raids, they were the most proactive in their raiding style. They were very quick. There was no hesitation, there was no delay. It was just, if we're going in, we're going in to do the job.
Well, we've seen a lot of pissing about at the start. A lot of boring raids. Everyone was like, oh, here we go, 1c4 every 30 seconds. These guys didn't care less, went in there, rockets, C4, whatever there was, just setting everything alight, and that's how they got themselves. And I mean, it was just so good. Like the way they found the TC as well, sleepers on Yasno. It was so quick. Whereas teams have been like the better, for example, their TC was hidden for the whole, the whole hour and a half raid period, which was crazy. So it's funny to see how teams find the TC and predict. But they did very good at that. Very, very good.
Yeah, and obviously again, something that Santa was saying about is paying attention in Grace phase. Some teams do call you bluff and put the TC back in the same spot they had it before. Some teams forget to move. Some teams will move it, but because you've seen the layout of their base, you know where roughly they can only move it to. So there's a degree of reconnaissance and just good observation of that can help teams out. And we just don't know. Didn't speak sleepers, but maybe they did some of that in the process as well. Maybe they saw some other raiders happening and then okay, they went that way and didn't find it. Therefore, we'll go for another side. Exit lag surprised me to get into third with all the fake names there. That was to say Team Gellin. But yeah, 72 kills, 52 kills, 23. Good KDA, 1 raid, 4 defenses in a very strange part of the world where there's a few teams up a slope of a hill. And I'm not surprised that there was a lot of action there, but yeah, like I say, surprised by the kill score and quite pleased to see somebody else mixing up and breaking into that top 3, top 5. Santa then, again, 3 raids, 2 defenses, near even KD, and I think that showed really with the raiding going against the better. Just couldn't really break the way in.
All goes.
Yeah, so Moore's on 41. He'll be happy that he was top fragger at least. Mario 24, 18 for Milk. So just a little shy of just pushing the way through. But you never know. NA event, perhaps they go again. Perhaps they can atone for their mistakes. Manepafix, surprise entry in top 5 as well. 3 raids, 1 defense. Again, quite positive. Videz doing a lot of the work there. 43 kills compared to the rest of the team. Basically more than twice the rest of the team. But again, their raiding was few and far between, but still 3 raids is good. And when they did raid, they picked a raid they were confident they were going to get, and obviously they did get. So, it doesn't have to be rushed. You can take your time and pick a valuable target. 6th place Rice then, like Exit Lag, 1 raid, 4 defenses, just holding out. Rookie Monster, I know they were in the mix with quite a few people around by them. RPers as well were, I believe, there. And Capybara, I'm sure Capybara tried it on with them. So no surprise they were under fire, but held out nicely. Iron Sea, surprisingly, down in 7th again, 1 raid, 4 defenses. It's a weird one with them. I don't think they would have had the need to defend had they been quicker at getting Bunny out. The fact that they got picked on by quite a few teams just showed that they just weren't quite at the races for EU. Maybe in NA they can step up a little bit, but sometimes it looks that way as well. You mentioned obviously how finding TC quickly helps. If they found TC quickly against Bunny, and obviously at this point the boys stole it, but if the boys didn't get TC off Bunny, Leaper are very much closer to winning. And then maybe it's a bit of an incentive they actually battle it out more and take the win. But also RNC with another TC goes 230. If they've got their TC, then maybe have been more aggressive elsewhere. Suddenly, they're in 5th place, potentially pushing even 2nd, 1st. So just little changes make a big difference. Fortnite 8th, 1-3 raids and defenses. Fairly even kill score. Purple just about top frag in there. The better in 9th, no raids but 5 defenses. Negative KD as we expected, but that was just a stellar holdout really. And as you said, Ped, great TC positioning. People can find it.
It was amazing. I've never seen a base so open and yet so safe at the same time. It was crazy, and they didn't stop fighting. They did not stop fighting. They somehow managed to keep the loot, keep the gear and stuff. They die, they respawn, they kill. Repeat. That was actually an incredible performance, and no raids done because they were under attack by about 9 different teams at the same time at one point, so they had no chance to go anywhere. But very good performance from the guys, and I'm sure in higher, with more teammates, they'll be able to, smash home a first place. Really, I think they were that good.
Yeah. So finishing off then, 10th place, Zuko Gang. Again, a surprise because Fortnite just wouldn't leave them alone. Only points difference between each of these 3 teams, 8, 9, 10. Really unlucky. But yeah, Zuko Gang, no raids, 11 defenses. That's insane. 23 kills and Anarchy, Samu 21, Ali 19. They just everyone just kept picking on them. It was Fortnite were back every 5 seconds, but other teams popped in as well. I think they might be the most raid defense I've seen, but still, remarkable work there. And the Slabby, 1 raid, no defences. Again, Quack popping off for them. Done Toxic and Pyrokeens. Sitting back and watching by the looks of it. But comfortable KDA. Fairly comfortable game for them, really. As the boys said, a lot of roof camping apparently against them. And the final attempt at the end, just try and sneak TC perhaps. And they were getting close. So, an extra 10 seconds, you say an extra 15 seconds might have done the difference. Maybe Sleepers win out because of that. Obviously, they would then be sneaking up into 6th place over Rice. Oxid, no raids, 5 defences. RPers, 1 raid, 4 defences. Much lower kill score from the staffers. Again, people suggest they might, staffers sometimes may be cheaters. Had it before with Nucky J. People were a bit unhappy, and yet here we have staffers in the sticks. And then final one of our top 14 then is Fantachi. Oh, I can't be asked. 117 points, no raids but 3 defences. Paquet de Satidas, 33, Link 23, 16 for Darth Ears. And it's like at least a positive KDA, and they held on strong, deserved the 14th place. But there were some other teams, we had about 20 left. Russia didn't make that top 14, surprisingly. Normally a team we would expect to be top 10. So a few teams out there didn't quite make it up into the upper echelon. But yeah, we have the NA event coming up soon, so maybe some of these teams get to make amends. Maybe some of them will fall short again, or maybe some of them make amends and slap back up. That will do it for us, though. So big thanks to Ian for being production today, and for you, Ped, for coming along and co-casting with me.
Pleasure, mate. It was a pleasure as always.
Yeah, so always a good fun cast together. We've got NA coming up. Ooh, what's the time at the moment? The time is 6 PM UK time, so 7 Central European time, which I believe off the top of my head is about 1 PM in Eastern USA. So yeah, we've got an hour until the event allows players in. 90 minutes till the broadcast goes live, as long as there's no delays. So 90 minutes, come back here onto twitch.tv/Rustoria servers, and you'll be able to see the NA event. That will be hosted by Sushi and by Llama, teaming up together. Well, what a combo, a Sushi and a Llama. Who'd have thought it? But yeah, they'll be teaming up together for the NA event, so do come in and tune in for them. Do give them support. You'll probably catch a few of us in the comments as well, saying hi, watching along and supporting our friends. But otherwise, thanks for watching, and if you feel like checking out any more, go see our April. It's not April, Christ. What month are we in? June. May highlights then. That's the one. You can see April highlights too, but May highlights, April highlights, whatever. YouTube.com/C/Rustoria. All our VODs and highlights go there. So go check out the best bits. And just watch people get roasted and absolutely biff it, and then occasionally pull out a mad kill streak. Enjoy. We'll be back in 90. Thanks for watching.